Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This week I'm going to be showing you guys all the workouts I do, as well as tracking my calories. If talking about weight loss and counting calories makes you uncomfortable in any way or is triggering at all, please click off of this video. We're all so different from each other and we all have our individual caloric needs. I ask that you do your research and find out what your own caloric needs are and just take meal inspiration from this. I'm simply here to share my love for working out and cooking because boy do I love to eat and lift weights. Breakfast was very simple, just a protein smoothie and blueberry oatmeal bars, which you might have caught in my last video. I don't love that orange ginger taste, I'm sorry mom, but I promise I'll still drink it. Lunch was your average, not so average avocado toast because I used this beautiful bread that I found in the farmer's market, topped it with some egg and little hemp seeds for more protein. But we can't neglect the veggies, honey, so I also had a salad.
Oh yeah.
I found these at Grocery Outlet last year, and thankfully it wasn't a complete bust like many things I bought from there before. They genuinely taste good. Dinner was leftovers, some fire tacos with the best meat replacement, using beans for extra protein. Tuesday was a struggle, but it was a good one. And to treat myself for my hard work, I whipped up some cute little waffles rather than heating up more oatmeal bars. I already love strawberries and bananas so much on their own, but this almond butter just elevated it to the next level. Also from the farmer's market, friggin' delicious. Lunch is something you've probably seen me eat many times before, but it's just so easy. Veggie spring rolls, edamame plus soy sauce, and my favorite chickpea and mushroom rice. For a nice high protein snack, I had an apple and rice rollers with pbfit. It's not as delicious as peanut butter, I'll be real with you, but it has half the calories and the same amount of protein, which is nice. The rice rollers were another experimental buy from Grocery Outlet, and I don't love them, but they went alright with the pbfit. Landy cooked up this giant pizookie looking thing for some reason, and as appealing as it was, I did just eat one of the minis that he made instead. I finished off the last of the impossible meat and pinto beans I had for dinner and made it into a burrito bowl with guacamole, lettuce, and salsa. Okay, he made this simple bowl of Cheerios look so freaking good with the chocolate and banana mix in there. I just drank some tea to end the night, and that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, we were back to working the bootay. Sydney Cummings' workouts are so good, and if you're looking for a challenge, you need to head over to her channel. After a killer workout, I ate a blueberry bar while I made breakfast, which was simple egg and veggie tacos. I put that all on top of 2 protein tortillas, my favorite. I think they have 7 grams of protein each, and I added a little bit of salsa for some pizzazz. Although I'm currently in a calorie deficit, I'm really focused on protein. You need adequate protein if you want to preserve your muscle and build more muscle mass. And that is the ultimate goal for me, to be healthy and strong AF. The protein puffs were a bust, but lunch on the other hand was nice. Along with my salad and apple, I had avocado toast, but we didn't have any avocados, so I had to use guacamole. But it's the same idea, right? And I had to use this beautiful bread from the farmer's market before it went bad. Oh, so good. This veggie pizza has quickly become one of our favorite new meals. The longest part is cutting up the veggies, but it comes together so quick and you get leftovers for days. I ate a few pieces with a salad which had miso dressing and croutons on top. No Parmesan cheese or ranch on my pizza, guys, just delicious veggie pizza on its own. Breakfast this day was truly a masterpiece. Mini waffle sandwiches, like, need I say more? If there's any breakfast you should try from this video, it's this one. By lunch I had a few things in my fridge that needed to be cooked, so I decided to make a teriyaki tofu bowl. If you don't have an air fryer, you can just cook the tofu in the oven, but if you don't have an air fryer, girl, why not? It's amazing, get one. I then heated up some edamame and sauteed mushrooms and broccoli, which are my favorite. For a snack, I ate 3 delicious banana muffins that I made last week with more of this almond butter because I'm telling you, it's heavenly. I had a glass of almond milk on the side and this kept me full for a pretty long time. I knew I should eat a little more though, so I just had 2 slices of veggie pizza for dinner. On Friday, I was in the mood for some protein oats. I really tried to switch up my meals this week to keep things fresh and funky and make being in a deficit easier and more enjoyable. This new protein I found at Costco mixed in so well and made this breakfast delicious. Or it could be because of the caramelized banana, because you all know that's my favorite. This apple slicer is great. I use that thing all the time. I made avocado and egg toast with the most gorgeous avocado and also had my favorite veggie chips on the side. Since all my banana muffins were gone, I had to make another treat. I made banana bread using that almond butter I love so much and added 2 Ghirardelli squares on top to make this some fire chocolate banana bread. I ate more veggie pizza and salad for dinner, but I couldn't wait to dive into that banana bread. I was too impatient to wait for it to cool down, so it was a little mushy, but delicious nonetheless. And I drank some tea and called it a night. If you're not a fan of lifting weights, don't do it. Find a form of exercise that you actually enjoy. It can be anything from hiking to yoga to Zumba. All are still forms of movement that are beneficial to your health. I personally love challenging myself with weights because it makes me feel like a strong-ass bee. Experiment, try new things, and find what you love. Remember that exercise is a privilege, not a chore. Weather was incredibly sunny this week in California. It did not feel like winter at all. I couldn't resist going for a run. The weather was just too perfect. And then when I came back, I made some delicious apple walnut baked oatmeal. Later in the day, I snacked on some of the chocolate banana bread that I made. And for lunch, I ate a quick salad with some air-fried chickpeas on top. The weather was just too nice, so we took our bikes out for a ride. It has been a while, and wow, I forgot how hard it was to go uphill. I prefer running, to be honest. Afterwards, I snacked on another protein bar and some mixed fruit, which I forgot to show, and then it was time for dinner. Dinner was a treat, my friends. Not only did we have pasta with delicious French bread and butter, but I tried lobster tail for the first time. My boo cooked it up real nice on the grill and made this delicious buttery dip to go along with it. Definitely the highlight of the entire week and the best way to end a long day. On Sunday, I just heated up the apple baked oatmeal that I made the day before, threw some almond butter on top, and also had a protein smoothie. I almost always work out first thing in the morning, so I like to have a big breakfast afterwards. You ready, Dixie? I like my meals too big so they keep me full longer and prevent me from mindlessly snacking. That's just what works for me, but it might not be the same for you. I encourage you to be more mindful and aware of what your eating habits are. You don't need to count calories if you don't want to, but also know that it's not a bad thing if you do. I'm currently doing so because a deficit is the only way to ensure weight loss. If you're just trying to live a healthier lifestyle, don't get too wrapped up in calories and macros, but do have an idea of what they are. Above all, please educate yourself on the food you're eating, and don't forget to eat your veggies. At the end of this week, my daily average was about 1,962 calories. Thank you so much if you stayed all the way to the end, and please subscribe and stay tuned because I'm coming for those abs.